Today, I'm sharing work from home jobs with Allstate, and I am so excited about it because not only are these jobs 100% remote, most of the ones we're talking about today require absolutely no experience. Let's get started. Welcome back to the channel. This is Cam with Real Home Jobs Now, and I hope you are having a fabulous Friday. And again, I am so excited to share these opportunities with Allstate with you today. Now, even though I am sharing some no experience remote jobs with Allstate, I will say if you already have claims experience, if you already have insurance experience, if you're already a licensed agent, then definitely run on down to the Allstate Careers website because they definitely have something for you 100% remote. But let's go ahead and jump into the ones that I'm sharing with you today. I'm sharing 5 Allstate jobs with you today. Stick around for that 5th job because the salary for that one goes up to $90K. Let's take a look at the Glassdoor profile quickly. So Allstate, we all know who they are. They are a leading insurance company in the United States. They offer products such as auto, home, and life insurance, as well as business insurance products and retirement, investment, and banking services and products. They were founded in 1931, headquartered in Illinois. They have well over 10,000 employees. 11,000 reviews have been submitted for Allstate on Glassdoor, out of which they've gathered a 3.5 out of 5 rating, and over half of those submitting reviews would recommend Allstate as an employer. Let's jump into that first role, which is the MD Adjuster 1 or 2. This is going to be for National General, which is an Allstate company. Again, this role is fully remote within the United States, and it was actually just posted a few days ago. Looking at some of the details, first let's talk about National General. They are again part of the Allstate Corporation, and they offer home, auto, and accident and health insurance, as well as other specialty niche insurance products. They offer these through a network of independent agents as well as directly to the consumer. This role is also known as the Claims Inside Auto Analyst 2. And in this role, you'll be responsible for investigating and confirming the facts of loss for automobile accidents. In the role, you'll determine coverage, liability, damages, and otherwise adjust and negotiate claims within your authority. National General and Allstate are seeking a self-motivated and disciplined individual with strong independent work ethic, excellent desk management skills, and exceptional organization. The ideal person is eager to grow within a collaborative team environment while effectively managing responsibilities and contributing to the team's success. Guys, I'm going to just try to pull out the highlights here. In the last video where we talked about U-Haul work from home jobs, that video went almost 20 minutes. I don't have a problem doing that. If it's helpful to really talk about the job descriptions in detail, I can certainly do that. I love talking about work from home jobs, but you all tell me how you feel about that in the comments. For today, I'm going to try to condense it just a little bit because, again, we've got 5 jobs to go over. All right, getting back into it. So we kind of summarized everything here that they're looking for, but I am going to point out some of those key responsibilities. So they're looking for somebody to have an understanding of the systems and the technology that are used within the company. You'll be partnering to determine subrogation or fraud potential and how to handle that. Now, I think I know what subrogation is, but let's just take a quick look at that. All right, subrogation is a legal process that allows one party to take on the legal rights of another party. It can occur when an insurance company pays a policyholder for damages and then seeks reimbursement from the at-fault party. All right, that makes perfect sense. You'll also be exhibiting a basic understanding of insurance policies that are written by the company, and you'll handle basic investigation regarding most aspects of auto claims. So that's coverage, liability, and damages. You'll begin recognizing and identifying parts of a vehicle and other potential property damage. And of course, you'll be identifying customer needs and working to meet those needs. All right, education for this. They're looking for someone with a four-year degree, a bachelor's degree. That is preferred, but it is not required, as you can see. Experience, guys, again, 0 to 2 years. 0 to 2 years for this role. This job does not have any supervisory responsibilities. If you do not have a bachelor's degree, they will take a look at an equivalent combination of education and experience. So again, guys, no experience is necessary to begin this role. Compensation for this role, it pays $22.84 up to $26.44 per hour. All right. And let's go back up here. Something I want to point out, there are sections to this job description. So if you look at keys to success, Allstate and National General give you a breakdown of some of the skills and qualifications that they are looking for. Working in claims tells you a little bit about what they do. And working together talks to you about some of Allstate's philosophy, and I believe it kind of gets into some of the benefits. Yes, it does as well. So if you are interested in any of these roles and you come over to the careers page for Allstate, I just wanted to point that out, that there are several sections here. So that is the MD Adjuster 1 or 2. And up next, we have a sales assistant role, which again is fully remote within the United States. And again, it was posted just about a week ago. Looking at this role, you'll be responsible for handling basic to complex telephone, email, chat, and fax inquiries from internal and external customers in an efficient, professional, and accurate manner. You'll be providing customers with product knowledge and resolving their concerns. You'll utilize your functional expertise and knowledge of the business to support, develop, and lead new initiatives while maximizing growth and profitability of the business. Key responsibilities here are to provide support for customers by handling inquiries via calls, chat, emails, which we just talked about. You'll be inputting and tracking information into the appropriate databases. You'll collaborate with other areas within Allstate to identify, analyze, and improve processes. You'll engage with, inspire, and educate and mentor new hires and incumbents. You'll assist in identifying process improvements, etc. All right. Education for this, they're looking for someone with a high school diploma and what, guys? Again, 0 to 2 years experience. This role does not have any supervisory duties. Compensation on this one is from $18.03 up to $29.39 per hour. Okay. And I think that's it. Yeah, except for benefits, which again is also spoken about in the other sections as well. Again, under keys to success, you'll get more of a breakdown about what they're looking for as well as benefits for this role. Okay, moving on to our third position with Allstate. This is the subrogation/arbitration adjuster. Again, fully remote within the United States and just posted about a week ago. In this role, under general supervision, you will be responsible for writing basic and sometimes moderately complex arbitration contentions and responses against third-party carriers that have made damage reductions to Allstate subrogation demands, typically in matters involving auto, property, or occasionally property and medical claims. All right. Again, I just want to go ahead and point out, despite how this summary of the job description kind of sounds, 0 to 2 years of related experience. They do prefer that you have some liability claims experience, and of course, they want someone with strong written communication skills. Again, this liability claims experience, that is preferred. It is not required in this role. Something else I want to point out is that it mentions that benefits package start from day one of employment. Now, that is listed specifically for this role. I'm not sure if that's going to be across the board with Allstate. It seems that it would be, but I cannot guarantee that. For this position, though, benefits do start on day one, and that includes everything that they've mentioned here. All right, this role starts at $40,000 a year and goes up to $66,227.50 per year. Okay, and again, this is a no experience, 100% remote job. Again, we've got our other sections within the job description that give you a summary and a breakdown. So this is helpful information to have as well. Guys, I do want to point out again, it has been just a week on these last two roles, but if you are interested, definitely go ahead and apply as soon as possible. Fourth up, we've got our liability determination adjuster. Again, fully remote within the United States. This one was posted just a few days ago. In this role, you'll be acting as a liability adjuster, and your primary responsibility will be to assist customers in navigating the aftermath of single or multi-vehicle auto losses. Your day-to-day activities will revolve around effective communication with various stakeholders. That's going to include policyholders, claimants, agents, witnesses, repair shops, and contractors. The communication you have with those stakeholders will take place through different channels. That's including calls, emails, and text messages. You will receive comprehensive on-the-job training, and then you will operate within established processes and frameworks in order to conduct your investigations, assess claims, negotiate effectively, and reach fair settlements for those insurance claims involving Allstate policy holders. Your responsibilities are broken down in that you'll be a customer service expert, you'll be an investigator, you'll be an effective communicator, a negotiator, a problem solver, and a recorder. This one does have a licensing requirement. So it says that you may be expected to obtain an adjuster's license in multiple markets. All required licenses must be obtained within 60 days of hire. You must maintain all licensing that is required for your role. So that's going to include any continuing education that you'll need to do, and any other state-affiliated requirements for licensing renewal. Insurance agents or those who hold insurance licensing do have to go through the individual state boards, just so you all are aware. This role is going to offer a $1,000 sign-on bonus if you already have an active adjuster license in Texas, Florida, or your resident state. Okay, and then if you've ever been an employee of Allstate or its affiliated companies, you won't be eligible for the sign-on bonus. All right, so again, 100% remote. Your home office does not need to be near an Allstate office as long as you are in the United States. The position is not available for California, Alaska, Washington, and Hawaii residents. Your schedule is going to be between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, with a possible Saturday rotation, and candidates in the Eastern time zone are preferred. What you'll need for this role is a dedicated workspace in your home that's private and free from distractions, minimum internet bandwidth of 50 megabits down and 5 megabits up, and then the appropriate work surface and seating, so a desk and a chair. Allstate's going to give you a technology bundle that includes all equipment needed to perform your work. That's going to be a laptop, monitor, headset, keyboard, and mouse. So not only no experience, but they're going to give you training plus all your equipment in this role. And then they're also going to offer you a connectivity reimbursement of $80 per month to offset a portion of your internet costs. All right, preferred qualifications. They're looking for candidates with strong interpersonal and communication skills with emphasis on customer service. You'll need to be able to handle multiple tasks at once and prioritize effectively. You need to be detail-oriented and be able to have a strong critical thinking mindset, proficient in using technology and various software tools, and familiarity with insurance policies and regulations is going to be a plus. Again, it's a plus. It's not a requirement. And as you work with Allstate, you'll definitely gather this as you go. All right. So then it talks about the benefits that you're offered in this role. This one starts at $18.27 an hour and goes up to $31.25 per hour. That's going to be based on your previous experience and your qualifications. All right, and jumping into that fifth role is the management adjuster team lead 2. Again, fully remote in the United States. It was posted just a few days ago, and this is another of those national general jobs as well. For this one, as the team lead 2, you're going to be responsible for managing highly complex vendor relationships, assessing vendor training needs, and monitoring vendor performance. You'll be monitoring staffing levels and workloads, as well as providing coaching and mentoring, and you'll participate in performance reviews. So in this role, you will have supervisory responsibility. Let's take a look at some of those responsibilities. You'll be summarizing documents and entering them into claim system notes. You'll frequently conduct targeted file examining, including performing ride-alongs or sit-alongs. So it sounds like even though this one is fully remote, you might sometimes need to be out in the field. You'll conduct calibrations with vendors or staff. You'll communicate both verbally and in writing about claim processes and procedures, whether that's with employees, leaders, or your team. You'll document claim files with notes, evaluations, and decision-making process. You'll oversee some highly complex claims, specialized claims, and complex claims that include public adjuster involvement, and you'll need advanced knowledge of and may serve as subject matter expert on all regional construction types and related repair methodologies. They prefer a 4-year degree with this one. For this one, you will need 3 or more years of experience. And again, this job does have some supervisory requirements. The base on this one is $66,800. That goes up to $90,000, as I mentioned earlier. All right, so this one is for if you do have some experience, however, preferred, not required. As always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if these roles with Allstate are interesting to you. Let me know if you apply, and definitely if you get hired. Some of the roles that I spoke about earlier in the week with U-Haul are still active and hiring. You might want to go take a look at those. I will put a link in the description box. Please like the video, share with family and friends who you know want to be work from homers, and subscribe to the channel if you're getting value from this information. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Can't wait to talk to you in the next video. And until then, bye-bye.